W?
I thought it was physical. I don't know. Obviously, it wasn't like the best start in the first half for myself. Getting into foul trouble, and then you got to sit on the bench and try to come back into the game and get into a little bit of a flow. But obviously, too many turnovers. That's not going to get the job done. But I think just a lot of things to learn from. I didn't think we played well, and we had cut it to 6 in the third quarter. So I think that's a positive you look at. Like, we really did not play a good game, but we were right there at moments, and then it kind of got away from us at the end of the third and fourth quarter. Didn't have the greatest start. So I think just a lot to learn from. You know, it's the first one. There's going to be good ones. There's going to be bad ones. And, you know, like we said in the locker room, like, we play on Thursday. You got to learn from it and move on and be ready to go.
Got front row on the left, too, Scott.
Kaylin, there's so much change going on in your world. How do you be the best version of yourself while adapting to so much change?
Yeah, I think it's, you know, I think just going day by day and, you know, trying to do the best you can no matter what. Obviously, you know, I would have liked to play a little better tonight. I think all of us would say that if we were all sitting up here. And as a team collectively, we would have liked to play better and shown a better product, because I thought we've had some really good practices leading up to this game. But, you know, I think the biggest thing is just, you know, learn from it, move on. You know, things are going to come fast. That's how it is. This season goes fast. There's 39 games left and plenty of opportunities to do what we want to do. But like Coach said, like, you have to be able to learn and watch it. And, you know, that's the way to get better, because there's only going to be so much we can do on the court tomorrow before we play the Liberty at home.
See Ben, second row on the left.
Hey, over here. Christy said that she felt like you guys got punched in the mouth early on. I guess, Caitlin, do you agree with that assessment of, you know, the start?
Yeah, for sure. I'd agree with Coach. I didn't think we came out and I thought our first couple possessions were okay, and then they kind of went on a run and we really struggled to score. We didn't really get into much. So I would agree with Coach for sure.
Front row on the right.
Kaylin, when it came to the turnovers, you mentioned you felt like you had too many. What was particularly the issue? Was it just the way that the team was guarding you, Dijonay in particular? Anything that stood out?
I think definitely the physicality. I think also just like some uncharacteristic stuff. Like, I pick up the ball and travel, I dribble off my foot, I pass it on the inbound, I turn it over. So just a few things that are just, you know, you have to be crisper. Like, those are situations where, you know, you're just giving the other team the ball. I think collectively, obviously, you know, 25 turnovers is going to make it really hard for us to win. Coach said they took 66 shots, we took 50. Like, you know, it's really hard to win games when you give them 16 more opportunities than we had. Like, it would be impressive if we won this game doing that. So I think some were uncharacteristic. I think their ball screen traps and hedges were really good, and, you know, we didn't fill up collectively to help out whoever the point guard was at the time to, you know, give a passing angle, and we turned it over a lot there. But, you know, they also capitalized on a lot of the turnovers that we had. Like, in transition, you know, AT made great plays. They finished layups. They found open people. So not only were they turning us over, but they were capitalizing on those too.